Wednesday with Francois and Sophie Zoe this morning. Francois Lupien is a dear friend, colleague, and business person, coach, consultant, father, and so many things. I love him dearly. We both have the same ultimate goal of a beach house in Florida. So we are kith and kin. And I wanted to bring him onto a coffee chat because he's a super knowledgeable, experienced, amazing man who can talk to us, me, you, us about the things you need to do to scale your business, to have a great life, to do what you want in life, business, and whatever. So, Francois, take it away and give us a little bit of an intro of yourself and tell us who you are in your words, and then we'll get started.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me, Sophie. It's a pleasure to be here at your coffee chat. I don't drink coffee because it makes me lose my hair. So, so I just
Sorry,
drink
it's already
water.
gone. You might as well go for it.
Actually tell me a little bit about myself. I tell you, I never drank coffee in my life. My sister loves it. She tries to all those mocha java. This I never acquired a taste for it ever, and still never. So I never drank the stuff, which is okay. Other people love it. It's $1 billion industry, and that's great. Actually, I must say that sometimes it smells good in the house when I go to my sister's house and she's got this thing brewing. But
Right.
that's a little quirky thing about me. I don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, no tea, no coffee, no alcohol. I'm 61 years old. I race motocross with my sons, and life is fantastic. We're blessed, as you said. We have 6 children and four grandchildren. Number five in the
Yay,
oven.
congratulations.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. So we're excited with this. So obviously, I'm a family man. My wife's my best friend of 30 years, going to be 31 years that we're married. And indeed, one of the things that I love is a beach house, and not necessarily Florida. We're not sure exactly where, but for sure it has to be on the beach, and it's got to be right there for us to go snorkeling and scuba diving. This is absolutely something that I love. So that's a little bit of an introduction. And maybe for people's, what I'm doing is I'm an integration specialist. And what do I mean by that? I don't know if everybody sees me, you can only hear me. So now I'm going to raise my hands. One hand that says, for information to create transformation, you need integration. And most people know what to do, but they don't do it. And
Right.
sometimes you and I are guilty of that. So to transition and build a bridge in between these things to make it habitual behavior for people to actually do what they know they should do makes their life so much easier and accomplish way more with less stress, less effort, with ease and flow. So that's a little bit about me.
I love it. And you reminded me that we also have 31 years of marriage in common. We celebrate our 31st this year as well. So,
Excellent. Isn't that great?
um, see, we're just like really kith and kin. This is really great. I love it. So talk to me, talk to my people, talk to your people about how you bring about integration with the people you work with.
Good question. Before that, I'll turn right here. And on this wall, you see this is a gold medal. I'm a Canadian champion in Taekwondo. And so that's a martial arts. But in order to achieve that level of performance, you need to pay the price. You need to take responsibility. And you cannot say, oh, it's this, he's too big, it's too hard. You can't do this. You need to take responsibility. Why am I saying this? What I'm bringing to people is good news. By that I mean is that we are not a victim of circumstances. COVID happens, yes. Husband, neighbor, friend, mother-in-law might put you down for you trying to do things, and you say, they laugh at you. Who are you thinking that you're going to start a business? Or because we all know as entrepreneurs, a lot of people try to pull us back into their job lifestyle, but we don't want to do anything with that. But in
Ooh.
order to do this, we need to, and this is a key thing, take responsibility for everything that happens in our life. And some people say, well, if something happens, it's not my fault. How can I take responsibility? Well, it's sometimes a hard spoon to swallow. But if we take responsibility for things that are happening in our lives, then this is the key. We can do something about it. If we blame others and circumstances, then what we have done is we have empowered others and we've empowered circumstances. And by doing so, we have disempowered ourselves. And by doing so, we become a victim. So, how can we turn this around? That is my elite level coaching people. 3 words. Take a pen and paper and write this down. It will transform your life. Whenever things happen in your life that is not to your liking and you're not too sure what to do, use these 3 words. How can I? How can I? How can I change this? How can I learn from this? How can I improve from this? These 3 words will actually put responsibility back in your life, but more importantly, put control back in your life. Because when you say, how can I? It's about you. It's you that's going to do something. And when you see it from that point of view, you're empowered and you have disempowered anything else that's outside of you. It's a different twist. But once you grasp it, you go, what? I have control over everything I do. And if I take responsibility, I can do something about it. There you go. Keys to your kingdom. Of course, it's hard to do alone. I can't do it alone myself. I got coaches because we only see what we see. Actually, this is something that we talked about recently. Everybody think about if you see someone that has a problem, you say, I can solve it like this, like this, like that. And we say, how come they can't see it? I'll tell you the reason why. When we see other people's, our eyes are looking at them and we see a different perspective than they do. When it's us that has a problem, we see through our eyes. So we see outwards. We don't see what's happening with us. Therefore, from that perspective, it's almost impossible to have all the aspects and elements that cause the challenges that we're in. Having others pointing it out, we can go, oh, it's because of this. And now they're enlightening us to things that we do not see because our eyes go out. For us, when we're looking at other people, we see the whole picture. We see what's happening. This is so paramount to know that we cannot do things alone. We need others. If you're good at what you do, guess what? Other people are good at what they do. And together, everybody achieves more. Absolutely. There you go. All right.
Absolutely. I love that. It is so great.
Look at that,
Describing
Jeremy. Thanks, Jeremy.
associate
That's a good.
we've got a comment here. Describing associated, aka through our own eyes, versus disassociated, aka third person view. That's how Jeremy sees it. It's associated when you're looking through your own eyes. It's disassociated when it's a third person view. So very cool.
There you go. The blind spots. That is correct, Jeremy. I love it. I love it. This is absolutely great. We have blind spots and others see them. And so we need others. No man's an island unto himself. And so we need others.
Right. Yeah. This is Jeremy, totally on point here. Absolutely. So true. Thank you for chiming in here. And I love everything you're saying. It's what I talk about to my clients. It's what I try to do for myself. Find the good, and some people are like, well, I don't want to learn lessons and I don't want to. It's like, if you don't learn from your experiences, nothing good can come from them, because everything is a learning. Everything. And what someone taught me, and I think you probably are a proponent of this as well. It's life happens for you, not to you. Things happen for you, not to you. It's a part of that personal responsibility, because if you're sitting back letting life happen to you, you're not taking responsibility for your life. You are in that victim mode. And no matter how horrible something may seem in the moment, there is something good that can come out of that. There is something in that is for you, not against you. And you can grow and change and learn so much from it. So I love that. And then your final point of, we cannot do it alone. Oh my gosh. That is like the foundation of who I am, what I do, and how I help people. Because yes, you need coaches and mentors. Yes, you need people at your table, as it's called in Napoleon Hill's book. But you also need a support team of people that work in the business for you, so you can work on the business, so you can work in your genius, so you can have the impact you want in the world. You can bring your vision to life. You can be who you want to be and do what you want to do when you want to do it if you don't do things alone and try to do things that are not in your wheelhouse, are things that hold you back because you can't focus on the things that move you forward. It is a big conglomeration and cooperation and coordination of people, places, things, the whole nine yards, and it just all works together for all of us. So I really, really love what our conversation here, because it is so it speaks to my heart, but it also complements what I believe and do with my people and my groups and in my world, and I love it. So
But before you go there, just to emphasize on what you just said on your behalf, Sophie, a lot of entrepreneurs love to do what they do, but then as we become on a business, there's so many things that we're not sure of how to do, and then we stop ourselves from delegating them because we think it costs too much. Oh, I can't afford this yet. I can't afford this yet. Newsflash, everybody. And this is something I'm telling you from experience and from many, many, many conversations. The day you decide to outsource or hire someone like Sophie or a coach or someone else that is going to do the things that you're not 100% passionate about, and you're going to pay for it, the amount that you pay for it is minimal compared to how your business will increase. So therefore, you will subsidize this by the increase of your business. And it's a mindset that we don't have, which says, well, I don't have the money. I can't do this now. Well, that's what's actually keeping you stuck, because you're staying there. And by definition, being stuck is not moving. As soon as you start moving, you're automatically unstuck. So start moving, create momentum, and seek help from others. Even though it costs money, yes, as it should, because anything that is worthwhile and has value should cost money. And he says, well, I don't want to pay for it. So then maybe people don't want to pay for your services either.
Right. Well, and it's all another way to look at it is expense versus investment. It's not an expense. I mean, on your taxes, it's an expense. In your business and in your life and getting where you want to go, it's an investment. You're investing in yourself, in your business, in your dream and your vision. And if you don't invest in yourself and all of those things, you can't have a return on investment of growing your business, bringing in more revenue, bringing in more time and space to do the things that grow the business, that give you a life, that give you the space you need to enjoy what you're doing. Because we want to be in business and enjoy what we're doing. We don't want to sit here if you want to sit here and slave at your desk all day, go back to the job world, because that's the job world, is where you're going to slave at your desk all day and
for someone else's dream. For someone else's dream. Exactly.
So perfect point there, and a great way to round out some of this.
Talking about investing, I like one of the things is you says it's an expense, but it's an investment. But the nice part about this investment is it's tax deductible.
Absolutely. It's an investment that is tax deductible. So it's just an investment.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. So I love it. Francois, let's kind of wrap it up and let people get on with their day and have more coffee or water. Tell everybody where they can find you and learn more about you, and discover if they are ready to work with you to get their headspace in the right space and get their mindset going in the right direction.
Cool. I appreciate that. Maybe before I do this, there's just a thought that pops into my mind. I believe that intuition, whenever things pop up, is for a reason. So everybody, if you want to grab a pen and paper or consider this, I'm going to tell you 6 words, 2 at a time. It's going to be 3 sets. It's going to help you to understand where you are in your life. There's 3 stages in your life. Number 1 is write the words to me, T-O-M-E, to me. And then you say, life is happening to me. We talked about this at the beginning. That's a victim point of view. Oh, this is happening. And because you're doing this, you're disempowered. We touched on that. The second one, which is most entrepreneurs, is we say, buy me, B-Y me, buy me. I'm making this happen. I'm working hard. I'm making it happen. But when you do this, yes, you create success. But doing it by me, you're going to burn out. So beware of the by me. Yes, you can accomplish a lot of things, but it's not lasting. And the last one, which is is through me. THROUGH, through me. What do I mean by this? You need to let it go through you. It's not about you. It's about the things that are not yet created, meaning there is more stuff that can be done than, like, for example, tomorrow's client does not yet exist, yet it's out there. So if you allow it to go through you, and then you will become more as these things happen. And now a little sidebar on this is whenever you go through me, please let go. Don't hoard. When it's coming through, don't hold it back, because if you do, you've just stopped your growth. Keep it going, because that way you're showing the universe or God or whoever you want to call that there's abundance, and it's okay, and there's more coming and more coming. And by doing this, you will attract more abundance. This is mindset. This is integration. This is going from what you know you should do to actually doing it. And actions, in that sense, when we repeat them again and again, become habitual actions. And habitual actions make you work less and accomplish more. So if that's what you're looking to do and says, what are some of the things that are blocking me? I have what's called the cure, CURRE. And the cure is get clarity. First thing you need to do is get clarity on what it is that you want, where you are, where you want to go. Number two, you need to uncover, keyword now, hidden challenges. And Jeremy alluded to it. We have blind spots. So we have to uncover these things. And then instead of them being stumbling blocks, we need to make stepping stones out of them so we can get a higher vision. Then RR is simultaneously, not told in many books, you need to remove the bad and replace with the new. And unless you do this in an instantaneous way, when you remove something and you don't put something back in its place, then bad weeds are going to start growing in there. And that's not a good thing. So we remove and replace. And the last is E for cure, is embed or ingrain, meaning that now we're looking for results that stick. So that's something that's very powerful, the cure, to help us go from, I know what to do, but now you're actually doing it. So howtobecomemore.com is my website, as you say, to get a hold of me. And on it, there's some links that talk about scheduling a call. So therefore, I'll offer people a twist on the call that is on my website, and I'll help you gain clarity on what it is that you want to do and help you uncover some hidden challenges. No cost, just to help you have a better understanding, changing the perception of what's happening in your life from someone else's point of view to eliminate those blind spots and make you go. It's my pleasure, Sophie, to be here. And hopefully the people can take some value from this. Actually, you make the decision to take the value. We've given amazing nuggets today. And Jeremy was here to actually grab them. And not only did he grab them, but he internalized them and put them back into the chat. This is the sign of a true champion, of someone that takes information, assimilates it, and then puts it out again. Congratulations, Jeremy. I love to be here. I'm happy to be here and to help others. And as you can tell, I'm very passionate about what I do. And so it's a pleasure to help and edify everybody around me.
I love it. Well, and that's one of the many things I love about you is your passion about what you do and your vast experience at it. It's not something you just picked up a few years ago or anything like that. You've been in this heart and soul for years. And you really do love what you do. You love helping people and having an impact in their lives. And that's what a lot of this is about. It's helping people achieve their dreams, their goals through the various things that need to happen in someone's life to do that. And I'm really glad you came on the show. It's been so much fun having this chat with you. And on that note, we will close it out. Go see Jeremy's website. Go book a call, because I've had one of those calls.
Jeremy or Francois?
Oh my God, it's enlightening. You will be so not impressed. That's not I mean, yes, you'll be impressed, but I mean, you will just, the ahas and the things that will come to you will be just amazing. So yes, Go see Jeremy, or not Jeremy.
And
Go see Jeremy too. I know Jeremy.
Hey,
He's
Jeremy,
really good
aren't
too.
you happy you came here today, Jeremy? Look at this flowers going your
Go
way.
see Francois. Go see Jeremy, and even if you need the business, the operations and marketing help and all those things, go see me. So anyway, thank you, Francois, for coming on. Thank you for everybody who watched, and we will see you again soon.
Thank you so much, everybody. God bless.